Yeah. Hey guys, this is the Real Spartan 9001, and welcome back to Let's Play, well, I guess Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2. And, yeah, I've decided this is going to be a full series because I enjoyed recording it, and, yeah, I don't know, that's all that is required for a series to continue. It's cold today, and, my fingers are really freezing, even though, you know, Australian winter is not very cold compared to everywhere else in the world. But, you know, I still hate it. And I'm surprisingly didn't get hit there. So yeah, you will eventually notice, like, it'll become noticeable that I'm playing with a half a second delay. When I eventually start taking stupid hits that you could be like, oh, Spartan, you're doing terribly. Well, of course I'm doing terribly. I almost got hit by that bird. But at least I can. It's not gonna be noticeable until like the last levels, hopefully. I probably won't be uploading these daily, even though this is a daily video. I am uploading this the day after the next one, which is, you know, I said that completely wrong. I'm uploading this the day after the last one. I forget which one you have to go through first. I think it's the right. I don't know. Basically, this path has two routes. One of them has a an exclamation mark box with just an exclamation mark box which will make some crates appear, and the other one has the crates that appear. God damn it, my timing is off from this delay. I'm doing terribly. Please forgive me. And this is the place that has these boxes. I'm gonna check if there's any more boxes, then I can go back and grab the checkpoint. Nope. Backtracking in this game is a thing that has to happen sometimes. I don't like backtracking in levels because, you know, you can't see where you're going, and you can't change the camera. There are no camera controls for PS1 Crash Bandicoot. I don't think there are any camera controls in any Crash games, except for Twinsanity, maybe. I don't know. I haven't played Twinsanity in ages. Probably because my disc doesn't work. The music in that game is pretty good, though. I like a cappella. I know a lot of people don't like it, but, you know, it was done well in that game, and now I have to itch my way back. At least since, I killed all the enemies in this life, then they, do not come back. Hate respawning enemies in games. I wonder if my microphone can pick up the train in the background. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. These blue armadillos. Like the skunks in the first game. Checkpoint. I probably should have grabbed that after I got the exclamation mark boxes. So yeah, this is the exclamation mark box. It triggers 2 life crates to appear, and the last thing... Yeah. I'm not good with words. Also, I changed my microphone volume up, so in case the audio goes a bit crazy, that's because I changed it up to 100%, and it was at 80% before. Even though I, you know, fixed it up and turned up the volume in post, because I can do that. Now, there was a pit here, I remember. There we go. Don't think there was anything else between... Yeah, there we go. 2 boxes, 2 lives. You'll see me at, like, 99 lives pretty soon, because... delay. Really. Okay. Spin. There we go. Synced up the audio. And I can see that that is picking up the trains in the background. Wish I wasn't so close to a train station, but oh well. I shall cope with it. God damn it, I'm doing terribly with the slide spin jumping. Maybe it's the delay. I can't get a good... I usually use a visual cue. Yeah, but I can't see that because of delay. Just blame everything on delay. Blame it on the lag. That'll always be my excuse. And, no one will believe me because... I don't know. Or maybe people will, because, you can actually see it. Most of it, at least. Now, this is going to be a pain to get by. Touch the first one, touch the third one, and there we go. As you can see, there were unhighlighted, like, well, line boxes there, which I need to get backwards, and I need to, do that. I guess that was acceptable. I think I could have, you know, done that differently, but 2 extra lives. This game just loves throwing out extra lives. I mean, granted, the end levels are pretty hard, especially for your first time around. Especially those stupid shrink rays. And 30 lives. Just jump over the pit. There's nothing in there. Waste of time. I wonder if I'm just stumbling over my own words here. In post, I see more delay than there actually is, and I sync it up to when it starts to pile up or pile on, that you must construct additional of those. What am I saying? Yeah, I eventually will fix delay once I see it become apparent, but most of the time it just isn't apparent at all, so I have to go through most of the footage and just cut it out when it gets to an unhandleable amount. Or when I notice it. So here's one of the backwards levels. I wish the camera was reversed, like that guy in Rayman 1 that chases you down the hallway. Not hallway, it's more of a cave. I played Rayman 1 when I was young. I played it on the PS1. So that was the version that had the voice acting, but didn't have a bunch of levels and stuff. Just gonna slide spin because slide spinning is a lot faster than normal moving. Because, you know, I don't know why. You got the speed of the slide and you don't have the repercussion of it. I hate these things. All they do is slow you down. They don't slow down the boulder. Unfortunately, in Crash 1, you cannot slide spin to gain a ridiculous amount of speed from the boulder. And, yeah, that was a fake out. That's nitroglycerin. If you don't know what that is, I won't complete that reference, because it's an old reference. I think that reference was made 4 years ago, or something like that. No, this isn't that level. There's a level where, once those things break, you jump down, you get a secret level, and more delay. Spin. Bam. There we go. Perfect audio syncage. Also, that crate will kill you if it lands on you, because mean game design. I don't know. Oh boy, here we go. I have no Aku-Akus. Where'd I lose them? I didn't get hit. Did I? Yeah, they just left when I entered this level. So let's see if I can do the legendary hit the crate. There we go. Yeah, everyone knows that move. It's hard to pull off. And everyone knows this terrible part of the level. Yep. Gotta touch each of these boxes individually. Now I'm going to wait, because if you wait a bit, then the boxes, they have like a set HP limit that have, you know, 10 bounces, I guess. But if you wait, it goes down over time, and eventually it just sits at 1, so you can just touch them once each. I don't know why, but, you know, I can do this now. There we go. I guess it helps from, you go away from a while and you need to keep count. Good game design. I guess. And here's the speed pads that boost you forwards. Most of the time just send you into cliffs, like, pits, though. And yeah, double pit there. And I'm itchy all over. No! Can't do this, I'm running. And the bowler does not destroy that crate, I don't think. Thank you, mine. I totally need that. You know, a mine is a terrible thing to waste. And extra life. And extra life. And no extra life. And I think that was all crates. There you go. My throat's already starting to get sore. It's almost 11 AM, which is pretty early for me. That's about the time I wake up, but I got up early today because I wanted to catch Red Hook's Darkest Dungeon stream, which I talk about. And yes, I'm skipping all the cutscenes because I don't need to listen to them, and you all know them. This is more of a speedrunning thing. I don't know. I'm recording this in different sessions. Maybe this is just some excellent background noise for whatever you're doing. I do not know. And here's Ripperoo from the first game, who is incredibly easy. as he was in the first game, he is in the second game. And you can't even walk into the water, there's an invisible barrier. Also, you can jump on him if you do it right. It doesn't give you anything, but still. Must do the slam on him. And also, if you hold X here, you can do that. It's completely pointless, but it's, I don't know, comedic value. So yeah, this is just going on. Could have grabbed an Aku Aku if I wanted to before, but still, I don't really need it. Yeah. Ripperoo can't, you know, really hurt you. Unless, you know, you touch one of his explosive blasts of death. And pain and suffering. I just have nothing to talk about here because Ripperoo is a boring boss. Almost got hit by Nitro. Oh, good. Yeah, this seems safe. Must stand on Ripperoo's face as he dies so I can crash dance on it. There we go. Must play the entire crash dance. I don't think you can skip this one, and I'm not willing to risk it because I don't want it to be skipped because it's a momentous occasion of sorts. 11-minute video, are you kidding me? There's no business like snow business, except I'm not going there first, I'm going to the eel deal because it has a green gem in it. I mean, I go for, you know, colored gems first generally because they're useful. They're useful like money is important. Okay, now this is probably the first actual challenging level with the delay. There's a scrubbing robots here. It's a sewer level, so it's officially sponsored by Bro Team. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with linear commentary about being in a sewer. The most you could expect is a piss and or poop joke. I won't stoop to that level of commentary. I shit you not, I won't. Okay, fine. I just won, though. And, here is the... whatchamacallit. Yeah, there's this... The green gem is that way, but I'm going to go back and... I'm gonna come back once I've triggered the, Actually, nah, I won't bother. I'll just do it now. Get it over with. Yeah, it's behind there. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to get this, because I completed this game 100% without a guide. Because back in those days, you didn't have a guide. You just had to walk through random walls. Also, music change. I don't even know what instrument that is. And, it's not an Australian instrument, I don't think. Maybe it's bass. I don't listen to bass. Because bass is boring. Who cares about the bass player in the band? And, delay got me there. I expected I needed to move back further, but I didn't need to. There we go. And we get the turtle gem, which is what I always called it. Why did that guy respawn? Also, the reason I was rushing is because these things do go back into the water if you take too long. Slide spin jump is God, you know it. Gotta time it without being able to see it. You can't hit what you can't see. And now here's the hardest part. Getting back throughout this whole wall of TNT. You can't see it very well. If at all. Ah, I'm surprised I got through this. Hang on. Bam. There we go. I synced up the audio just in case it gets thrown off because it's been a while since I synced it up and I need to every now and then. You know, it's not something I always have to do, but still. Yeah, I'll do this thing before the checkpoint. Because then if I die, I don't have to do this again. I don't think I have to do it again anyway, though. Because I think it gives you like an autosave thing after you beat this. I think. Also, originally, there was a secret box up here. I would do it, but I risk slide spin jumping off. There we go. There was originally a secret box up here in the beta version of this game. in case you didn't know. And it got removed because no one looked up here. Just pulling a Cold Hard Crash before, you know, Cold Hard... I don't think Cold Hard Crash originally had that secret box in it. I mean, you know, Cold Hard Crash... I would rather have the secret box in this level than in Cold Hard Crash, because in Cold Hard Crash, you have to go through without dying. This level, you don't. It just has a green gem. Checkpoint. Check 'em. I don't know why I say check 'em. It's not funny. No one will get the reference. Well, one person will get the reference. And that person will remain anonymous, even though you know who it is. I notice this sound is only coming in through my left ear. Something wrong with the audio splitter, it seems. Hang on just a second. Yeah, for some reason the audio is coming out on my left ear only. That is troubling. Should be coming out on both, I don't know. I guess it's just this recording. Or maybe it turned off mid-recording, I don't know. At least my voice comes out on both because my voice is being recorded on 2 different tracks. I know that for a fact. So my voice will be heard in the right ear and my gameplay will be shown in the left. Also, these things. I remember, like, I don't really know how long ago it was. I was at a friend of mine, Supersonic Deadeye's place, and he had Crash 1 on his... not Crash 1, Crash 2 here, on his PSP, and he got to a section of these things that go, they hover over you, you know the little spot, it's in the lava section, and you're hanging on this grate, and they've got these things, and he's like, oh, my god, I don't know how to get through this, and I got through in one try because I knew the secret. And I will tell you about it when I get to that part of the game. And then there's these things that serve like little to no threat. They're invincible, so don't bother trying to kill them. Also, ice in the warp room, meaning that you can go ridiculously fast with the slide spin jump. Or just the slide spin in general, you don't need to jump. The jump will help you a bit, but not much. So this is almost the end of this episode. We got through 3 levels and a boss, which is basically what I'm aiming for every episode section. Don't need to do the crash dance. But before I end it off, I'll get the secret lives from jumping on Hole of the Bear. Yeah. I discovered this without a guide too. I don't know how though. Maybe I was bored. And there we go, 10 free lives. The end. So, yeah, 17-minute recording. Well, 18 pretty much, in 2 seconds. Yeah, not bad. I'll just save this along with my 2 100% completed files. Updating memory. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video where we do, more stuff. We'll probably be doing a Snowbear's Air Crash. Maybe both Barrett and Crash Crush. I don't know. Depends on how much I can get through. So see you guys then. Bye.